Okay, you are a legend, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I built my fitness coaching business to 170K per month, starting with 0 client transformations and 0 followers online. So if you want to do something similar, keep on watching. As you can see, we have Stripe screenshots here. Gross volume 107.3K, net volume 98.7K about. And then this is a screenshot from Social Blade. If we zoom in here, it says 272 followers in September 2020. Couldn't find something with 0 followers, but obviously I had 0 followers before then. So here's what we're going to cover today. Number one, how to charge high ticket prices. So this is 2K to 15K per client. If you want to do that, keep on watching. Number two, how to predictably fill up your calendar with qualified leads. We're talking anywhere from 40 to 264 qualified calls every single month like clockwork. And then number three, how to remove yourself from the business so you have complete freedom. All right, if that's interesting to you, keep on watching. And who is this for? Before we move forward, I want to make sure this is for you. If this is you, you will find huge value in this. All right, if you're a coach in the health, relationship, habit, addiction, wealth, business, or career niche, this is for you. Coaches who have inconsistent lead generation, this is for you. Coaches who are just starting out, this is for you. And coaches who are looking to scale their already existing business, this is for you. But if this is you below, this is not going to be a good video for you. If you're an agency owner or B2B business, don't watch this. If you're a coach who's lazy, you hate hard work, don't watch this. If you're a grifter who's looking to scam people, do not watch this, please. All right, let's get into it. So how did I build my coaching business to 170K per month? It all started in 2019. I had high hopes, seeing others online making money, traveling, doing something they love every single day. And this inspired me. This was like, I want that life, I quickly realized online business was not all sunshine and rainbows, especially for little guys like me with 0 followers, 0 experience, 0 connections, and 0 know-how of running a business. All right. I made $0 for 16 months, $0. This was working hard. Like, I had the work ethic. Work ethic wasn't a problem, but I still made $0 from it. I did DoorDash at night and odd jobs like picking up garbage and doing lawn jobs to just survive, to pay my bills. And one night, my uncle told me, that's not a business. That's a hobby. Or this stabbing comment. And it really pissed me off. Reason it pissed me off because he was right. All right, he was right. I was not making any money from it. And this was the moment everything changed. I was so frustrated with my reality. So I took 90% of my bank account. It was really scary to me. And I invested in a mentor. Something I'd never done before. I was skeptical at first because this is, this online dude, this stranger. But I figured this was my last shot at making my dreams a reality. So I did it. I'm like, screw it. Whatever happens, happens. 9 months later, I was making 10K a month. Within 2 years, we hit 170K a month. And my whole life changed, to say the least. I was traveling the country, met up with a bunch of mentors, made great friends, went out to dinner, and didn't have to worry about the bill. All right, that's like the smallest thing, but that's something that I love personally. I'd finally achieved what I so desperately wanted. All right, here's a few pictures, traveling, places. But freedom. All right, freedom is the number one reason why I do this. That's why I still do what I do. And along the way, I went viral, generating 87 million views in 1 month. Here's a little screenshot. This led me to speaking at the Client Ascension Conference, speaking on Fox Sports Radio to 100 million plus people, and even being recognized by a stranger on the beach. That was kind of cool. It's kind of a weird experience, but it is what it is. I exited an active role in my fitness coaching company. The team is still scaling it as we speak, so it's still growing. Why did I do this? I crave something I connect to on a deeper level. You see, I've never been fat. Or I don't have some crazy personal transformation, but I have been broke. So I know what that's like. So trying so desperately to achieve this life is a freedom. Right? I wanted freedom so bad. So today I'm helping coaches escape the rat race and achieve 7-figure freedom. Okay, Jack, but what actually happened? Like, what are the actionable steps that you took? You're probably wondering this. Let's go over it. So 3 things that I mentioned before. Number 1, charging high ticket prices. Here's how we do this. So the first client that we signed was just $69 per month. And flash forward, the highest price package that we sold is $15K. Yes, $15K for 1 client for a fitness offer. That sounds insane, right? I know it did to me. But truly, it's insanely awesome. So imagine every client that walks in the door equals a 4 to 5-figure payment to your bank account. Imagine that. This means you don't need nearly as many clients to scale to these big numbers that you want to hit. To do this, to actually make these sales, we must understand why people buy in the first place. Like, why in the world do people buy? This is it right here. Belief that you can get them their dream outcome. I'm going to repeat that because this is very important. Belief that you can get them the dream outcome. All right, belief is the key thing here. Remember how I said it started with 0 experience, 0 client results. All right, well, I didn't realize it at the time, but this is how I maximize this belief I can get my clients the dream outcome. So first thing is sheer conviction. Sheer conviction. So when I'm on the sales call, or I'm talking with absolute conviction, like this is a no-brainer, you're going to get this result. All right, conviction must be your default tonality. All right, this is a mental heuristic. All right, it's a mental shortcut. When people are highly convicted in just the way that they speak, their tonality, we tend to believe them more. Or have you ever had a friend who's highly convicted? Hey, we need to go out to this place for dinner. It's so good. You're going to love it. We have to go there. You're like, oh, well, okay. Like, yeah, let's do it. The conviction alone is just a transfer of belief to the other person. So you must have sheer conviction. Number 2, my hero story. So what I did, like part of my hero story, especially for the fitness side, is my very much lack of confidence growing up in my whole life. I had no confidence. I was extremely shy, very insecure, had social anxiety. And this is something that people related with. All right, people related with having no confidence. And so sharing that with them, they trusted me more. They're like, okay, this guy's like me. He's had similar struggles. So I trust him more. All right, sharing your hero story. This is basically your rags to riches, your before and after transformation. All right, sharing this builds a lot of trust. It builds belief. Number 3, values/connection. All right, values are probably the quickest way to build trust. If you ever met someone and you kind of like instantly trust them, it's typically because there's matching values, matching worldviews. You just see the world the same way. So you trust them. All right. So just sharing your values is a very, very quick way to build trust. All right. So I recommend you share your values. You're going to attract your tribe and people that you want to work with too. Number 4, associations. All right. So absolutely do this. So one big thing here is like mentors, like mentioning where you learned, what you know from. Mentors. All right. When you do this, some of their authority rubs off on you. Crazy how it works. But if I mentioned, okay, I've learned, all this stuff from X, Y, and Z, these big authority people. I learned how to invest from Warren Buffett. If I say that, then all of a sudden I'm more trustworthy. Do you see how that works? So always mention your associations, your mentors, your friends, these high authority figures that you've learned stuff from. Another one, unique mechanism. This is very important, especially in a quote unquote saturated space. Unique mechanism. So what this is basically your secret sauce. Why is your service, your coaching program different from everyone else? So I was able to build a unique mechanism for my fitness coaching company that is different from everyone else. Basically, what this does and why this works is because, especially for the fitness space and most spaces in general, people have tried solutions before to get their dream outcome that they want. People have tried different things to lose weight. And so they've tried the keto, they tried the P90X, they tried all these diets, but nothing has seemed to work for them to actually stick and get real results. And so all of those other mechanisms, all of those other solutions, they have no hope in, they have no belief in, because they already tried it didn't work. So when we give them a new, unique mechanism, new solution to their problem, it brings hope. And hope is a powerful thing. Hope brings belief. That's what we want. Another one, risk reversal. So risk reversal is basically how do you make your offer basically zero risk? All right, especially when you're starting out, especially if you're lacking client results, you should place as much risk as humanly possible on you. So you must have some sort of money back guarantee or pay on results basis or something with your pricing structure or guarantee. Basically remove all risk from them, put it on you. Last one here is nightmare awareness. So there is something that goes on here. When you're hyper aware of someone's problems, they assume that you know the solution, or they assume that. For example, if you go to the doctor's office and they name your problem, okay, you have X, Y, and Z disease or sickness. You're like, oh, shit. Okay, well, how do I solve this, doc? Like, tell me what to do. Our big thing here is naming the problem. So if you have names for their problems, all right, that is powerful. All right, this is called the naming effect. When you give something a name, you give something a label, it makes it legit basically, and people think that you have a solution, which you absolutely should. All right, so nightmare awareness. When you're aware of their nightmare, their struggles, you even put a name on it. This is crazy powerful, and they assume you have the solution for good reason. All right, so these are ways that I maximize belief that I can get them the dream outcome. When you do this, you accomplish this right here. They will buy from you. All right. And then, of course, as I worked with more and more clients, got killer transformations, this only increased belief even more. So again, the more belief I tacked on, the higher prices I was able to charge, going from $69 a month, our starting point, to 1K, to 2K, to 3K, and even up to 15K for a package. All right, this is how you charge high ticket prices, number one. Number two, how do you predictably fill up your calendar with qualified leads? I'm talking anywhere from 40 up to 264 calls every single month. And I say this number right here because in 1 month I was able to book 264 sales calls. All right, this is a GIF, a bunch of brainstorm sessions. I don't know if you can really see that. But anyways, here's how I did it. I broke down getting qualified leads in this stupid, simple equation right here. All right, understand this. This is business. This is how you make money in a nutshell. Traffic plus offer equals money. So traffic is eyeballs, people. Your offer is, what you're offering to people, your service. If I simply put my offer in front of more eyeballs, I will make money. The more eyeballs, the more calls I will book, and the more money I will make. Very simple, right? I just need to put my offer in front of more people. But how do we do this? How do we get traffic? So 3 main things that I did. I used outbound. So this is sending messages to people, to strangers, could be your followers. I use viral marketing. So this is content that went viral online, generating a lot of views. This brought inbound leads, people DMing me, people coming to me. And then number 3 was ads to a calendar landing page. So a very direct type of thing where I pay for clicks basically, and it sends people to our calendar landing page where people book calls. All right, the key with all of this with traffic is you want one thing that everyone wants, but basically no one has, which is predictability. Predictability. How nice would it be to have predictable calls on your calendar? You know, okay, if I do this input, I'm going to get called on my calendar. How nice would that be? I'm going to show you how. You do this by tracking key metrics. Examples. For outbound, you should know exactly how many messages it takes for you to sign a client. For inbound, you should know exactly how many inbound DMs you must get to sign a client. For ads, you must know exactly how many link clicks you must get to sign a client. Once you know this, you become powerful. All right, this obviously requires testing, but once you get the system right, you get the system working, it becomes a money printer. For example, once I know every 100 messages, 100 outbound messages books 2 calls, let's say, I can simply reverse engineer how much money I want to make. So you can choose. You have a money printer. So let's say I want to do 100K a month. All right, if I charge 5K, that's 20 clients at 5K packages, which means this is just 80 sales calls at a 25% close rate. And this equals just 4,000 outbound messages. So do you see this reverse engineering take place to hit a 100K month? All right, do you see how we get down to the action that we are in 100% control of? That's what we want. That's how you set goals. Follow this process for each client acquisition system, and you'll find yourself with an annoying amount of clients. All right, get down to the input, the thing that you can actually control, and you're going to make a lot of money. Number 3, how to remove yourself from the business so you have complete freedom. So I've obviously done this. I've exited an active role in my company. It's still growing as we speak. And personally, I do think sipping margaritas on the beach all the time is overrated. But having the option to do so is awesome. All right, don't you want to have the option to go on a vacation just on a whim? It's amazing. I did it 2 weeks ago. All right, it's pretty awesome. So how do you get here? Where you have effectively removed yourself from the business. Here's how. All right, you want to think of business in 3 big levers. So we have number 1, lead generation. This is getting leads in the first place that are interested in your services. Number 2 is sales. So converting, interested leads to actually paying clients. That's sales. And then number 3 is fulfillment. So this is actually, fulfilling the service, getting your clients great results. That's number 3. All right. So all you need to do is build systems for, automate, or outsource each of these 3. All right. So for fulfillment, you want to create a proven process to get client results. Then once you have this, you can systemize it so it takes less time, or you can hire someone to do it for you, or you can even restructure the whole, fulfillment from, let's say, one-on-one coaching to group coaching. So that saves you a whole ton of time there. All right, there's a bunch of examples of what you can do here for fulfillment. Sales, very similar thing. Create a proven process to close deals. Record your exact process, find and hire successful sales reps, train them on your exact process, and boom, now it's outsourced. Cool, that's sales. Lead generation, very simple. Create a predictable client acquisition system, outsource it or automate it. That is all you do. You're just building systems, you're automating or outsourcing these big 3 levers. Are you all 3? And obviously you're removed from the business. All right. This obviously requires time and hard work, but extremely doable. So summary. Number 1, charge high ticket prices by maximizing belief that you can get them their dream outcome. Number 2, fill up your calendar with qualified leads by tracking key metrics to create predictability. Number 3, remove yourself from the business by creating proven systems. Now, all right, if you are a coach, you want help scaling your business, we will add 10K to 30K a month to your business on a pay on results basis. Here's how. So 3 steps that will follow, very similar here. Step number 1, we're going to create a magnetic offer. So you can charge 2K to 15K for every client that comes in the door. Imagine that. Step number 2, we're going to install predictable client acquisition systems into your business to give you 30 to 100 qualified calls every single month like clockwork. Big word here is predictable. And then number 3, remove yourself from the business so you can have absolute freedom. All right, we'll create systems to do so. All right, what does this look like on the inside? How does this actually look? So it is going to be a complete one-on-one mentorship. That means you get unlimited access to me. We're working very closely together. Number 2, you get access to all my plug-and-play systems to get you clients consistently. All right, so these are plug-and-play systems. You can just plug in your offer and everything that you need for your business, and they work right away. All right, number 3, there's going to be a mastermind of coaches, all scaling their business and getting freedom. So we can learn from each other and we can grow together with this mastermind. This entire process is going to take 6 months. And again, the aim of this is to add at least 10K to 30K a month to your business. And I will be raising my prices soon. So if you want to lock in the current price, I recommend you act now. So look, if you're tired of unpredictable client acquisition, an empty calendar with 0 sales calls, or being stuck at the same revenue every month, all you have to do is click the red button that says, let's chat somewhere on the screen or in the description below, and we'll chat to scale your business. All right, I look forward to it, and I'll talk to you soon.